You clicked on this video because you're going through a very tough time right now. You're going through a very difficult time and you don't see the end. You can't see the end because you're so fixated on the situations and the output that have affected your life today. This is how to remain tough, to remain resilient through the storm. In your season, because it's all seasons, it's very seasonal. In your season of being tested, in your season of being transformed, your character, your personality, your manhood, your season from going from childhood to manhood and adulthood, and being in different relationships, having intimate relationships versus friendships, right? How to be resilient, how to remain tough. Because we're not going to speak on this situation and this season being easy, because it's not. Where you're at in life, you're there by design to mold you, to paint you into a beautiful picture as you see in the back. Now, this is me as a little kid. Look at this picture and look at me today. 2 decades later, I'm still standing tall, living in this childlike self. Is it easy? Hell no. Would this little kid want this man's life to be easy? Hell no. So I'm getting what I'm paying for. Because nothing in this life is free. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, at what expense, at what price am I paying for being this hurt, being in pain? Because growth only comes from pain. You got to be sick and tired of it first. You got to be sick. You got to be sick of being stepped on, sick of being misused, sick of being disrespected. Nobody really honors you the way that you honor yourself, or you think you should be honored. Or, better yet, the way that you honor other people when they don't even ask to be honored. They're not even honorable themselves. Yet, you grant them that because the golden rule, you give people what you would want to be given to you. Treat people as you would want to be treated. Do unto others as you would want done to you, right? You live by that. That's your guideline. But where you are at in this season is by design to transform you into the man that this little kid was playing for. It's playful and it's payful. It's playful and it's payful. There's going to be a heavy price tag. Like, you look at the price and you be like, whoa. Like, when you're a little kid, you don't really understand the difference between $5 and $5,000, $5,000 and $50,000. You just see the playfulness of the situation. But man, once you get in the know, god damn, that's why they say ignorance is bliss sometimes, right? Because once you realize that the payfulness of this situation is a mother. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, yeah, and heavy is the mind who knows how much they got to pay for the crown, right? Playfulness and payfulness. Nothing in this life is free. So where you are at right now, how painful it is to sit in that moment, sit in that shadow. Fight it. Fight it. Every day's a fight. Don't matter if you're a little kid. You were still play fighting when you were a little kid versus when you're 25, 35, 55. But your fights are larger, right? You're not worrying about the IRS and Uncle Sam when you're 15 versus when you're 55. You don't care. But when you're 55, they have all the care in the world. They can make you bald. They can make you lose all of your hair because of how much you care, how much debt you're in. That's why I say people are in debt up to their eyelashes, their eyebrows. Can't even see. That's why a lot of people would just be better off calling it quits, just deaden the whole thing. So remain playful while still having that playfulness intact in your mind. I know it's difficult, man. I know. You are exactly where you need to be. This design, this blueprint that was sculpted for you and through you, you got to see it through. And it hurts. It fucking hurts, man. It does. It hurts. But this was granted to you. This was given to you by God. This was given to you by the universe. Gotta fight it. Warrior of the light. Being a true seeker.